Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Opinions Matter, and DJI has just announced their new event that's going to come up on November 28th. A lot of speculations are happening in the internet. There are people are telling about a lot of stuff, but nobody is actually thinking about what might happen with the DJI event on the November 28th. This picture is everywhere. So what we thought is that, so at first I thought that I would go home, do a speculation about it. Then I was like, nah, I think I need some added support, and I wanted to get the opinion of a lot of people. So that is the reason I thought that I will come to the drone field and we will ask professional pilots what is their thought about because Life is Big new event that's coming up on November. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in.
Oh, hey everybody, how you doing? Dano, hashtag the Fly Guy. See me on YouTube and what have you. I'm here on the Opinions Matter channel to talk about this upcoming DJI event, which is taking place right after Thanksgiving, which is perfect timing, DJI. I would tell you that because you want to miss the Black Friday sales, which you're having one, we'll get to that. And then you also want to miss the Cyber Monday, which is a good thing. So my anticipation for this event is going to be huge. It's going to be a huge announcement from DJI. They've got something in the barrel that we're all going to be so excited about. I mean, they're the best in creating drone products and technology behind it.
What's up guys, Tech5 here, and I'm here partnering up with Dano and Opinions Matter because we are all excited and interested at the same time on what's going to happen with the DJI event on November 28th. It's an interesting event because it's scheduled right after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And what do they have planned for us? Because why are they having a sale when the announcement is coming up? How's it going?
It's going good, man. What do you think about this thing, though? This DJI event?
So from the picture, to me it looks like they're going to be releasing the first FPV goggles. Because the picture, if you look closely, at least for me, it's a screen showing stuff like 3D, like right in front of you, what's happening. And there's a lot of different stuff going on. So for example, binoculars. So for me, that gives me a hint that something to do with vision. Mm-hmm. And also how it positioned, that's everything is popping out at you. So that's my prediction. What about you? What do you catch from this picture?
Well, one thing that fascinates me about this picture is that they use this animation, and it reminds me of old school Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band type of animation, which was a psychedelic trip in the 70s. So there is going to be a psychedelic immersive action that's going to be taking place, or a product DJI is announcing that's going to give you this augmented reality 3D immersed experience. Part of my prediction. What about you?
Well, I have got a totally kind of different kind of opinion about this. My prediction is that so they have been talking about a new Phantom for a long time. Long time. Even though we can see a circular lens in the middle, and you know, even though my heart wants to think that it is a Phantom, but you know, like I think that it might be. So my first speculation, which I think, is that it might be a Phantom with Hasselblad interchangeable lenses.
I agree.
Because they have been speculating that for a long time right now.
I agree. Not DJI, but people that are looking at the technology and the leaks that are happening.
Yeah.
It's a strange promotional art piece. That's all I'm saying, DJI. It's not your style, really. And it's not Apple style either. I would have to whisper that one. So, yeah, you know, aside from that, I agree with Das about there being interchangeable cameras that are going to be presented if they announce a Phantom 5. You'll have, like, the Mavic 2 zoom option. Mm-hmm. You got the Hasselblad cam option. Mm-hmm. More sensors. Yep, all around, top, bottom, front, right, left, rear. Maybe even bigger battery, longer flight time.
Maybe.
We all want that.
Yeah,
right?
And if I'm not wrong, I think that the Phantoms do not have OcuSync 2.0.
You are correct.
Because the only Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom, they have OcuSync 2.0. So maybe Good Phantom point. Should get an OcuSync 2.0 also.
Yeah. Well, then also on the subject of cameras, I think that they probably will announce a addition to the Osmo series.
Yeah.
With interchangeable cameras as well.
Yeah, so that is the reason I made a small slide out here. What they are doing is that they are showing the advertisement, and that circular thing is more similar to the Mavic 2 Pro's Hasselblad's camera, because it looks very similar if you keep side by side.
Agreed.
And since the Osmo Plus did not get updated for a long time, and it's a 12 megapixel camera, 2x3 sensor, this will be a 1-inch sensor Osmo Plus with Hasselblad lenses on it, and it's probably going to be 16 to 20 megapixels. So I think his idea of Tech5, your idea of having, what is that called, that this might be DJI goggles version 3.0 or whatever they're calling it, because they had racing goggles before.
Yep.
You know that Mavic 2, they have boosted the Mavic 2's lineup with Mavic 2 Enterprise Edition and everything. So they're going more commercial. Their older DJI goggles do not work on the new ones.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
So the Mavic 2 versions, I think what they are planning to do is get a new line of goggles or FPV goggles for the Mavic 2 lineup. Maybe that also. What do you think?
Well, that was my initial thought, because right now they have the racing goggles, regular goggles. Some of the goggles don't fit the new Mavics unless you put that 2.0 update or whatever. So it's a confusing field, plus they're a little bit pricey and no one really uses them. So to me, this picture just shows that they're diving in some kind of...
Through the Osmo and available through, especially the Osmo, because that's where I think the immersion will really happen for people. Because we've been flying with goggles for a minute, and it's okay. I'm not a big fan because it's so big and bulky, and maybe they even downsize it, make it lighter,
make it more lighter, like
make it smaller.
Yeah, like you have like for Epson, and Epson makes some goggles for DJI.
Glasses, goggles that you can actually keep a visual line of sight and see what your FPV is.
That's a nice thing.
And we haven't even touched on the Inspire series. Let's not go there yet.
Alrighty, guys.
Too much stuff in one
so let's wrap this about. Let's think 3 or 4 or 5, whatever you guys think. So Tech5 will begin with you. What do you think might happen to my viewers? What do you think might happen on this coming November?
So I'm still going to stick to something that's something like goggles that gets put on your face. You submerge into some kind of three-dimensional world, or maybe just first-person view of who knows what, but with speakers and that's
okay. So you think it's FPV goggles, right?
Something that
Dano,
you
what
get
do you
to wear.
think? What do you think might happen this November 28th?
Okay, opinions matter. I feel that there's going to be major advancements to the Phantom 5. Even though it's not out, but there's going to be some technology in there that we're not even expecting, because they're ahead of the curve. So you got the goggles that give you the immersion. You're going to have interchangeable cameras, so you can go from a 1-inch sensor to a zoom lens, or maybe they're combined.
Maybe they're combined.
And maybe they even add a little portrait mode, because like I just updated a picture on my phone the other day that was in 3D that I shot on my iPhone. And the picture on my post is in 3D. It's immersed. So you got the focal point of view, and the background is just diluted, and it looks gorgeous. So that's my other prediction.
Okay, so we got FPV, we got Phantom 5
with interchangeable cameras.
And I think that Osmo didn't get updated for a long time. So Osmo Plus with a 1-inch sensor for the first time, they all had a 1/2/3 sensor, 16 to 20 megapixel with zoom, so that they can do digital zoom in and zoom out. Maybe that is something DJI is cooking about. But I have a friend who has given me an insight. It's crazy, you guys will laugh about this. He's saying that Hasselblad will put their cameras in DJI Spark. But he's saying that Hasselblad is suffering so much in their stock, they really want to come down to consumer level. Otherwise, they cannot revive as a company. Well, I mean, like, it's crazy, but he gave us that idea also. But let's see what happens on November 28th. So stay tuned. It's going to be 2 p.m. EST?
Yes,
2 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. and we'll keep you posted about that. Thank you, Tech5, for joining the channel. Thank you, Dano from Air Drone Works, joining the channel.
My pleasure. Thank you for
And
having me.
yeah, and we'll keep you posted. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, like, and do not subscribe. Hold on, before you subscribe, give an opinion in the channel. Comment below what you think might happen on November, and then you subscribe to the channel. Take care. Let's all go.
All right, guys. That was